glorify you, Jesus. Magnify you, Lord. You're worthy of the glory, Lord.
The kingdom of heaven is at hand. Last week we concluded with the fact that your words are your work, so we need to keep it kingdom every time that you pray. And we're going to look more in depth at the mentality of prayer today, because as we've seen things take place this week and experienced things that have taken place this week, hopefully you understand that it's time for a mentality change about a lot of things. It's time to understand what the will of God is concerning His people, His kingdom, and especially over your life. Truth of the matter is a lot of you just don't know the strength that you have from prayer. And there's a lot of reasons for it as to why you don't. But what I'm attempting to do in this series, like I told you last week, is to fix it to where each time that you know when you go into prayer that it's already done. And all you've done is activated heaven here in the earth just by praying. Because that is what has to happen. Your words are activation. I want you to think of your words like an ATM situation, like an ATM card. You don't put in the right code, even though it's your money that's in the bank, even though it's your outcome. But if you don't put in the right code with that card, you're not getting anything out of it. And your words in prayer are exactly like that. They're exactly like that. And that's what I'm trying to equip you with in knowing how to serve God in the kingdom of mammon. I'm wanting to show you how to activate words at the proper time as you're going through your daily life. Because all of the things that oppose you are designed to help you know how to activate heaven here in the earth as soon as you're opposed. That's the whole key. But see, the problem is you take on such a different mentality when you get opposed that you just forget about prayer. You thinking about laying on hands, but it ain't with prayer. Your thought process is to remedy a situation, but not with words of comfort and not with words of the kingdom. You want to release some words, but most of them can't even be said in the ears of children. And the whole mindset that you have to understand is He's trying to show you how to take captive of every thought and bring it into the obedience of Christ. So that each time that you begin to think, this ain't going to work out, I'm not going to get the job, I'm not going to be able to get the car, I'm not going to be able to get this, I'm not going to be good. Each time that those thoughts come, He's trying to give you the ability to know how to take those thoughts captive and bring them into the obedience of Christ each time they oppose you. Because see, truth of the matter is, let's just start to get real. You get frustrated just from your own thoughts sometimes. Why am I even thinking about that? Why is that even on my mind? Why is this even coming up? That was years ago. Why is that coming up? I can't change it. Why are these things popping up? Because it's all a part of a plan. It's all a part of a plan to teach you how to be mentally tough. That's what the plan is. It's God's allowing those things because truth of the matter is you cannot control the thoughts that come into your head, but you can control the thoughts that stay. That's the whole point. And see, people start to get frustrated. That's why I said you get frustrated by your own thoughts, because you think that those things coming up, you're the one causing them to come up. And that ain't the case. Not always. Not always. You can be riding down the road, minding your business, driving, listening to your jam, which hopefully is some kind of Christian jam.
Yes.
But listening to your jam, and all of a sudden, a past failure pops up in your head. A relationship going bad, a job you lost, and then you start going through and thinking, man, I could be here if that hadn't happened. I could be this far along if this right here hadn't happened back here and set me back. Have I came down your street yet? Because all of these things he's set up to say, okay, let me show you who I really am. Allow me to show you who I really am. But I need for you to do something before I can actually do that. I need for you to play a part in this to allow me, and notice how I'm saying it, allow me to show you who I am. That's what all of those opposing thoughts are set up for, so that it will allow you to allow God to show you who He is. Because all of those things that those thoughts pop up about, you don't believe that He's really got you right there. See, that's one of the biggest things that I had to learn years back, was that anything that comes at me to oppose me, God has already okayed. He's already okayed it to get at you. Remember Job? All of those situations where he's saying, hey, Satan's coming to God, and he's saying, you know, you got a hedge around all your people. Won't you let me get at somebody? They don't really trust you. All that goes down in that situation is, he says, okay, I'll let you try, Job, but I'll only let you get this far with Job. So that's all that's been going on with you. I'll let you get this far with them. Because while I'm allowing you to get this far with them, I'm going to allow them to get closer to me. And once they figure out how to shut you out, then you got to shut up. So that's why Satan ain't shut up yet, because you ain't figured